For many nights, no one slept well. Gryffindor Tower feared the return of Sirius Black. Throughout the castle, rooms were searched and security was tightened, but the elusive Black remained at large. And much to Ron and Hermione's concern, there was no sign of Scabbers or Crookshanks either.
Look, I'm just saying that it's very weird that the night Scabbers goes missing, that cat of yours decides to slip out too.
Okay, Ron, you've made your point. I'm as worried as you are. But right now we're missing something else. Potion ingredients. And we haven't got much time before Professor Snape expects us in class.
Indeed, he expects us in class very shortly, apparently. Hey guys, welcome back to Harry Potter the Prisoner of Azkaban for PS2. My name is Sajuuk. And we're going to be going to find the ingredients for the Girding Potion because it's the last thing we need. Yes, Ron's talking over me while I talk. That is perfectly fine. A couple of updates since last recording. It's been quite a number of weeks since I did the last one. As you know, last week's one was a re-record because of the heat, and I haven't had a chance to do any recordings. But I am running with a new graphics card now. I'm running with a GTX 1660 Super because I needed a new one, and that was just the cheapest that was available. That was a bit of an upgrade, so that will last me quite a number of time, and I should be able to, if I need to record with RTX voice, it shouldn't cause any audio glitches. I haven't tested it, and I'm not going to try and test it, just because there's no reason to do that right now. But it will help. And it seems to be running a lot better than my previous one, my GTX 960. The other one was just dying in terms of there was an auto sensor for toggling the fan speed, it just didn't work anymore. But it works, this one's working better. Now we're just going to head to the 4th floor corridor through the secret passageway. I know there was a prefect there I could have talked to, but he doesn't have anything to say, which is good. We're going to go into the secret passageway to go to the 4th floor because obviously the grand staircase, you won't get through there, so we're going this way just to get to a secret. I should have been able to get on the last recording, but couldn't because it wasn't available to us. So let's just run around here. We have got all of Hermione's things, we've got all of Ron's things, so there's not going to be much more exploring. In fact, the only exploring I'll do is to get the missing notice board items, but I don't even think I'm going to bother with that. It'll depend on how long it takes to get through the majority of this main recording. If I get the potion ingredients in the thing after, and if that doesn't take too long, I'll do the exploration for the notice board items. I don't think we have too many left. So let's just switch to Hermione. Will the books come alive? Yes, they do. Perfect. So let's just switch to Snuffleford's to get a missing card. There we go. One card that we now require. And I believe this will boost Hermione's endurance. There you go. So of course the game only registers that I've got one increase, but I should actually have two. So at the end of this recording we will have that up to 2, so it's not a big deal. Just simply because the Girding Potion will give us the missing one and keep it there, even though it should already be there.
Oi! You better not have been sneaking about in there.
Yes, that is what you hear from prefects if you come out onto any of these floors from a secret passageway when you shouldn't have done, but it doesn't mean anything. I could have cut this out, but since I went through the 4th floor, I'm not going to. Head into the entrance hall. I don't envisage this to be much longer than say 30 minutes, just depends. So in terms of my new graphics card, it's an MSI one, and it's really good. Bit of a faff to get it connected because of the way it needs to be connected.
Catch Sirius Black.
Ron, I don't think Harry needs reminding about him.
Yeah, we don't. And there's this guy who only appears on this mission.
Still not finished your potions homework?
Nope, I haven't. I'm just going to do that now. So yeah, I've got an MSI GTX 1660 Super. It'll run for maybe the next decade.
Even if we find flying seahorses, how are we going to catch them?
We will use Carpe Retractum, Ron. It's a very novel thing. Anyway, let's talk to Hagrid.
I'll find out what they're going to do about Buckbeak later today. Just hope he'll be alright. Sorry, I'm just so worried. What do you want to ask me? Flying seahorses. Oh, they're right tricky. Go over to the boathouse by the lake for 'em. But you'll have to pull 'em out of the water with something.
Let's look for
Doxy
nests in the trees.
That something is called a Carpe Retractum spell. It's rather helpful that we did learn that spell. because otherwise we would not be able to get this potion ingredient. While we're down here, we're actually going to get this owl parcel thing because it's just here.
Nice one.
So I'll return that to the common room later in the video. You only get house points for the notice board item things. It's not a big deal now. We're just going to sort out everyone's spells. We only require that for Hermione, and Harry just needs this. So we'll just stay on Harry because we'll just do his one first.
We have to find Buckbeak. Let's go.
No, we don't. I think we'll also find a couple of things that we haven't managed to get before out in the grounds during this particular recording. I think there's a Folio Bruti page and a wizard cards that I haven't got, and it's over in the area near the seahorse, near the flying seahorses anyway. Now, first of all, let's just try and get rid of these doxies first. They can bite, and they will. And these guys will run right in and be a pain in the neck. Yeah, as you can see, Hermione's already been bitten. I'm trying to get this guy to stop glitching. Come on. Would you just die? Come on. Yeah, you will get it if you just... The annoying thing about these two is they always run into the doxies and get themselves hurt for no reason. Now, I think Hermione has one. Yeah, she does, so I'll have to give her one as well, which is a pain in the neck.
I've been poisoned. I need some antidote.
Yes, you're getting one. Ron, run away.
I really need some antidote now.
You're getting some, don't worry. Pardon me. That'll just stop that poison from running. And then we'll just give him that. Hermione can get this. Let's just give her that health potion, which doesn't rejuvenate her health, which is very annoying. And back into this again. You will find us going backwards and forwards on this quite a bit, but that's okay.
A doxy egg.
You only need 3 of these, so you can ignore the 4th. I don't know why there's 4.
We'll have enough. That's it. We have all the doxy eggs we need.
Now, we're going to take Harry. In fact, Harry's actually needed for 2 of these ingredients. I don't know why, but never mind. Let's get on Buckbeak. And fly.
We need to get some flying seahorses.
Thank you for the hint that I never wanted. So the flying seahorses can be found at the boathouse, which is easy enough to find. But unfortunately, when you go to do the flying seahorses minigame, Buckbeak will disappear, which means to get back to the entrance hall, you have to run all the way back there, which is not very helpful. I'm just going to fly to here, and that is simply because we could get... actually, do I want to... Yeah, there's a card here, and I think a Folio Bruti page around here as well that we haven't got. But we will get that later after we've done flying seahorses. Just because we have to run back this way anyway to get to things. Obviously this area was in Chamber of Secrets, but it didn't serve any purpose. It was completely disconnected for that matter. The only reason to come over here in Chamber of Secrets PS2 was to get a set of incendio braziers. Unfortunately, you had to land Buckbeak up there at the viaduct bridge, just because he won't land down here. I think you might be able to, but I'm not going to try it.
Those are flying sea...
Yeah, those are flying seahorses in the lake. I can't see them, but they're there apparently. I don't know why the image in the loading screen is of snow, because it's not snow. I think it's just the way that they've set things up is just wrong. But it's now all I have to do is carpet retract them at the right time.
Gotcha!
Come on, there we go.
One more and we'll have enough.
You have to do it when they're just about to come out of the water, I think. Yeah, there we go. Just as they're about to come out of the water.
Flying seahorses we need.
Yeah. So as I say, just as they're about to come out, carpet retracts them, pull them, and they'll come out. You just keep retrying until you get it. Eventually you'll get it by potluck, so it's not a big deal. And we've got the free flying seahorses, and our friends will be teleported here automatically.
Seahorses in the lake.
Which is great. We're just going to switch to Hermione. And that's because we'll need her for the final one, which is the Toasted Dragonfly 4 axes. So we're going to run all... technically what you should do is do this one last, and then I would have cut away to getting going back to Hogwarts, but nah.
If we find some dragonflies, how are we supposed to get them out of the air?
Easy, we use Draconiphores to burn them. You know, look at this, Ron. I've got this flame spell. I can burn them. It's a small ball of flame, but I can do something with it. And there is a chest here, which I believe is the Folio Brutii page. Come on, Hermione. I'm going to open up that chest. Thank you very much.
Super!
I don't know why the sound effect for when you open a chest out here is the sound effect that was played during the Quidditch match, but whatever. I'll go through this tunnel, and there will be a little opening that's only available in this game, obviously. Down to this chest, and I believe this will complete off all the findable cards in the game.
Good!
Shut it, Ron. Yeah, so Ron's endurance is max. Hermione's is basically going to be max. So we've got all the cards. So basically all the cards that we've found in the game are all the ones, so up to now we've found all of the ones that are obtainable by searching, and there are 2 more that you have to buy. Yeah, so this Goblins and Giants cards, you can only buy them for Fred and George for 100 beans each, and that will complete off those sets, but that will only give us house points. So we've got all of the cards that we need. We don't need any more. I'm not going to waste time with them because there's no point. Wrong side. But here are the dragonflies. Why is Ron faster than me? I don't know why he's running past it, but whatever.
These are dragonflies. But how can we get them out of the air?
Very easily. It's called Draconiphores. You've got to time this pretty well. This obviously won't work, so we'll wait for them to go away and then come back. You do have to time it pretty well. No, that's not going to work. That will time out just at the wrong moment. Come on. There we go. And then we'll just wait for the last one to come down. Come on. Burn, burn, burn. And there we go. And there you go.
That's it. We have all the dragonflies we need.
And that's just got everything. So I will meet you back in the dungeons because it's going to be a while to get back there. And yeah, there's no point showing it off. Well, it's not the dungeons, but it's close enough. We're just going into the entrance hall, down to the dungeons. It was just easier than doing it in the dungeons, just in case there was any cutscenes or speech that we need to listen to, but I don't think there will be, so we should be fine. But I didn't want to take that chance.
This is the way.
Ron, thank you very much for the hint. I think I know where the dungeons could be found. Now I just want to nip over here. The reason being is I want to just get some potions. You know, the infinitely respawning type.
Shouldn't we?
Yes. Harry, we're going to be going there, don't worry. We'll just repair this and get these 4 potions. So how many does Hermione have? She has 7. Harry has only 1 for some reason, but that's not a problem. Hi.
Stop hanging around here and go to Professor Snape's class.
They're so mean, aren't they, these prefects, but never mind. So yeah, let us head into Snape's classroom and get a cutscene or two, because that's how the game rolls. Couple of cutscenes. We're going to learn about Girding Potion and then something else after the class.
And this leaves you with the Girding Potion, which may be consumed to increase one's endurance for a considerable number of weeks. I do warn those of you who wish to experiment with this potion that the maximum dosage is no more than 2 of these vials. Class dismissed.
There's an obvious reason why he says there's only 2 allowed, because you're only allowed to boost your endurance. But of course we've got all the endurance that we need because we found all the wizard cards that we need. So we don't need to worry.
Sorry, Ron. I've got to go to the Quidditch stadium. Good luck!
Draco, hang on! You know the plan you had about swapping the Quidditch ball crate for the one with jinxed balls? Well, Flint and Derek have done it. They've put the real crate in the courtyard in front of the clock tower. The cup's ours! Let's go and wipe out Gryffindor!
You took your time. I've just heard that Slytherin have swapped the Quidditch ball crate for one with jinxed balls in it. We've got to tell Professor Dumbledore.
We can't just go telling tales and expect him to stop the match. We've at least got to show him the evidence. Did they say where they'd put the real crate?
In the courtyard in front of the clock tower.
Okay, let's go outside and see if we can get into the courtyard.
That's a good starting point. Now, for some reason, Ron will end up over there in the graphics. If you switch to him, he will fall out of this world. But before we do anything else, we're just going to nip back into the potions classroom just to get one of those girding potions. Because Hermione's is glitched, effectively. Every time I play this game, Hermione's first endurance level never registers. So I'm going to pick up this. I'll just pick up both of them. Generally, girding potion is ridiculously rare. And obviously, if you found all the required wizard card sets, you do not need to bother with girding potion. This only exists if you haven't got... if you haven't got all of the wizard cards. I'm actually going to do an experiment later to see what happens if I try to drink one of the girding potions while having maximum endurance. I think it blocks you, but I don't remember. Nothing happens. I can't remember though. But before we do anything else, we're just going to not do that. We're going to put those spells on because it's Hermione who will be doing the task. And did you notice it? Malfoy rather yelled out his plan to a prefect in front of everyone that could have heard it, and anyone could have stopped it. But no, it's in the Slytherin dungeons, so no one cares. So it's fine. So yeah, I don't expect this recording to go much longer than half an hour, just because we're nearly at the end of this day mission. There's only the notice board items if I want to finish that off in the day mission, but I'm not too sure. But let us head out and save Harry's Quidditch match. Unfortunately, we do not get to play Quidditch in this game. I'd rather expected, but that's okay. There's a cutscene later that I'll let you listen to some music for, because it's really good music in my opinion, but not now.
Look, there it is.
Yeah, but we can't get to it from here. The only way to get to it is to go out into the grounds and then fly in, or something.
Apparently. So for some reason, this is a bit of a plot device that this gate is here. We cannot get into the clock tower, as in the clock tower courtyard rather, without flying in. Oddly enough, in Order of the Phoenix, they open this up so it's just a through passage. But whatever. So run this way and out to the end.
We're going to lose the match if we don't get a move on.
Oh, shut it, Ron. Your athletic guys run off and done Quidditch. Or is about to play Quidditch.
How are we going to get into that courtyard?
We have to find Buckbeak. Let's go.
Yes. So, of course, Hermione is the only one who could complete this task, because that is the case. Now, obviously, the Doxies will respawn in that corner by this point. So just take a wide berth and don't go near them.
Let's go.
Pardon me, folks. I'm just monitoring GPU temps at the moment, and it's just about where I was expecting it because it's hovering around 60. This GPU has a special feature where if the temperature's less than 60, the fans don't run, so the fans are only running if it needs to cool down. And it's keeping it around 60, and it's not going above that at all, which is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see.
Come on.
It just keeps things simple.
We're going to lose the match if we don't get a move on.
Ron, you've said that. We're doing it. Be quiet.
So, fly to that courtyard in front of the clock tower.
Yes, now every section of this is timed, so you've got 60 seconds to get back to the courtyard. And then you've got 120 seconds to get the Quidditch ball crate out, and then I think 90 seconds to get to the Quidditch stadium. Come on. There we go. The clock will reset. So that's 120 seconds, basically 2 minutes. So this is easy enough. Just freeze. And then cast a spell at the thing. There. And you'll get a cutscene of it. This one decides he wants to fly. But we'll then go get the Quidditch ball crate.
Got it! Now to go to the Quidditch Stadium.
Yeah, and then we get another... Yeah, 90 seconds, I was right. 90 seconds. Now, once we get near the Quidditch Stadium, it'll just freeze and go into a cutscene. But the cutscene after the cutscene we're going to go into is where it's got the good music. So I will basically shut up and let you listen to it. You'll be able to tell very obviously what music I'm talking about. Some good music. Now, Ron's apparently managed to teleport himself here, which is fine.
Come on, Buckbeak!
Important to know, if you run out of time because you don't know where the Quidditch Stadium is, it's over here obviously. The game will just put you back as if you've got the Quidditch ball crate. And you'll just start from there. So you don't have to worry about redoing anything. It takes like a sort of a hard save. Now you can actually fly Buckbeak right up to the gate. And it'll count. But I'm not going to do that. Because I don't see a point. I'd rather run up and make it look a bit more legitimate. And just waste a bit of time as well for that matter. And there we go. So we're just going to go into a couple of cutscenes. And I'll just let you listen to them. Listen out for the best music in the game though.
Ron and Hermione arrived just in time to show the evidence to Professor Dumbledore, who quietly removed the jinxes from the Quidditch balls and allowed the match to continue. This gave the Gryffindor team the help that they needed, allowing Harry to catch the Golden Snitch and win not only the game, but the Quidditch Cup as well.
Good thing we never had to play Quidditch in the game, but I would have liked it if they had just added a bit to allow us to play Quidditch rather than just having 2 cutscenes. Oh well.
You were fantastic!
What's the matter with Hagrid? Hagrid?
It's no use. Beaky's gonna be executed at sunset. I couldn't help him.
Oh, Hagrid, what can we do?
There's nothing you can do. The time's set and that's it. They just run along and turn in. I gotta go and make Beaky comfortable.
Maybe we could... Oh, I don't know.
No, Hagrid's right. There's really nothing we can do. We should turn in.
Do you want to get some more Girding Potion? I can't think of anything else to do. It's time to turn in. Anyway, I'm tired.
And there goes that music. You only get a chance to hear it there, because it does play later in the game, but there's other music that plays on top of it, so you don't hear it clearly. So that was the music. Bucky's Buckbeak. I don't know where that came from. Never mind. Buckbeak's going to be executed, and we can't do anything about it. Now, what we're going to do is, just because the part's only about 30 minutes or so, I'm going to go back to the Gryffindor common room and deposit the owl package for Figgy. And I'm also going to, while I'm doing that, test to see what happens if you try to take Girding Potion when you've got the maximum endurance. So I will see you back at the Gryffindor common room with the owl post package being delivered, and I'll tell you if the test succeeded or failed. And we're back in the Gryffindor common room, and the test actually worked. I think it's a bug though.
Wow!
Because Hermione's endurance is like stupidly high, and I don't know why, but it shouldn't be. Anyway, a key last seen somewhere on the first floor, that's easy enough to find. So if I just switch to Hermione for a second, her endurance is off the charts. Now, I don't know why that's happened, because it should have. And trying to get a Girding Potion for either of my friends is not really yielding any results. I get beans and random stuff for some reason. And antidotes that I don't want. So let's go and find that key, because I think it's the second last item. I don't think there's very many left. And maybe I'll find a Girding Potion somewhere as well. To see if I could get all my friends' endurance up to like ridiculous maximum. Maybe I just have to go back down to the dungeons to find one, which is fine. Now, if you talk to this guy here, he'll actually try to get out of here.
Come on, turn in or get out of here. You don't want to be around here when the trolls move in.
Well, I do. Is there any trolls in the North Wing? The hospital wing, my foot. Nope, nothing here. Never mind. Okay, so I'll just see you down on the first floor to see if we can find that key. I think I know exactly what it is. And here we are on the first floor, and as you can see, there is a prefect patrolling here because it's after hours. But this is easy to find. Just dive down here. The key is behind the statue, like so. Now, I didn't manage to find any Girding Potion, which is annoying. Perhaps I will be able to just flipendo the... Damn it, he's after me. Let's see if I can flipendo this jar here. No. I don't want to go near this bean in case I get caught. Go away, mister. I don't know how he can't see me through the statue, but whatever. And the beans disappeared. Oh, I don't give a crap anymore. Right, turn to Hermione. Let's go to the grand staircase, and I'll see you back at the Gryffindor notice board with this key, whoever needs it. And we're back at Gryffindor Tower with this key, and we'll find out what the next item is. I'm not sure if I'll waste my time doing too much of this, but we've got Forge Telesports. I'm pretty sure we'll win the thing anyway. Well, what's the last thing? A telescope last seen near the boathouse. I cannot even be bothered to go and try and find that, just because it is so much work to go get Buckbeak, fly over to the thing, and I should have done that when I was getting the flying seahorses. That would have been better, but nah. What I'm going to do is just quickly off camera. Well, I'm going to go down to the potions class, get the 2 Girding Potions, see if they're there, and then I'll come back up here and end day. Well, actually, I'll just go down there and end day down there. So I will see down at the dungeons to see if there are any Girding Potions there, to see whether we can get any effect off of Ron and Harry for their endurance levels. So back in a sec, folks. Unfortunately, I've made my way down to the potions classroom and found no Girding Potions, which is an absolute pain in the neck. How on earth do I get a Girding Potion to appear? Oh, get out of the way. Come on. All it wants to give me is antidotes for some reason. I don't know why. Let's just check our stockpiles. So Harry has 5 antidotes and 1 Wiggenweld for some reason. Ron has like 10 of these things and 10 antidotes. And Hermione has 3 antidotes and 8 Wigging Wells, which is not too bad. But I can't seem to find any Girding Potion. I think it's one of the most rarest items in the game to find. I don't know why. They just don't seem to give you as many. Probably it is to do with whether you have...
There's nothing more to do. I think it's time to turn in.
It's probably based on whether you've already got endurance increases and it just doesn't bother giving you any because you've got maximum endurance. But it's only given it to Hermione because she had low endurance. I don't know. Anyway, that is just going to end this part. I'm just going to end day and we're just going to head into the cutscene to get the scores. So thanks for watching this video. I don't know what part number it is. And the next part we're going to go into the last part of the game. So I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye now.
The house point totals are to be counted. Slytherin, Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor. Gryffindor is in the lead.